It's the Morning Brew with friends. We got our breakfast beers, and so does Joe Marie. And it's Wednesday. That means it's trending.
Thanks for tuning in with Trending with Joe Marie, where I talk about all that's trending and buzzing online. Thanks to Tractor for the breakfast beer. Mom, I'm not drinking it right now, I promise. Most recently on Ellen, Chris Hemsworth was on there promoting his new movie, Huntsman. Winter's War, which stars Charlize Theron, Emily Blunt, Jessica Chastain, and of course himself, which premieres on April 22nd. They had great random banter until this adorable family moment happened. Take a look.
My daughter's kind of envious of my boys at the moment. She came to me the other day and she's like, you know, Papa, I want one of those things that Sasha and Tristan have. I'm like, what do you mean? So, you know, the things in between their legs that you have. I was like, well, you see, you know, girls, and then my brain's like, how do we handle this, you know? I really want one. I'm like, a penis? And she's like, I want a penis. I'm like, okay.
A little 4-year-old saying, I want a penis.
Yeah. And I was like, she's 4. You know, I was like, you know what? You can be whatever you want to be. And she goes, thanks, Dad.
So if you didn't know, he has 2 boys, 2 older boys, and a 4-year-old daughter. So it'll be fun to see. It's actually just a great time to see celebrities enjoying parental issues, just like the regular Joe Schmoes like all of us. Also, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard came out with a video on YouTube recently from Australia's media. Now, if you don't know the whole story about this, Johnny Depp was filming a movie over in Australia, and Amber went to go visit on a private jet. And however, she brought in their 2 dogs, Boo and Pistol. Now, the problem is that they do quarantine laws for all animals coming in, and you can face up to 10 years of prison time if you disobey these rules. However, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard were able to circumvent that with a plea deal with this video trending online right now.
Australia is a wonderful island with a treasure trove of unique plants, animals, and people.
It has to be protected.
Australia is free of many pests and diseases that are commonplace around the world. That is why Australia has to have such strong biosecurity laws.
And Australians are just as unique, both warm and direct. When you disrespect Australian law, they will tell you firmly.
I am truly sorry that Pistol and Boo were not declared. Protecting Australia is important.
Declare everything when you enter Australia. Thanks.
Declare everything when you go to Australia. They were faced with an over $15,000 fine for this, and they did get to avoid the 10 years in prison time. This video has now gone on to make other parodies of this, with people comparing it to a hostage situation with kangaroos with some kind of weapons at them. So it's pretty funny when you go onto YouTube and watch that, because it was so genuine. If you ever want to look like a unicorn, there's a new makeup line coming out that you can actually do that. Coming from on Instagram and Etsy, magnetic palettes and handmade from Bitter Lace Beauty. Now, this is a highlighter that goes on, and basically you get to feel like a majestic unicorn going on, looking like rainbows, everything. Very fun, goes for about $22 in the Americas. So pretty fun, and it's just gotta try this. I'm gonna have to talk to our Tony and Guys sponsors to see if we can get some of those fun colors over here. Mighty Morphin Time. So this is not what I'm talking about, the 1993 version, but if you were a fan like me, you probably remember these famous characters. They're coming out with a new 2017 reboot, and one of the most prominent characters was the Rita Repulsa, the witch. Now, First Look from People magazine came out with showing Elizabeth Banks as her new look, and she looks phenomenal. And this is the first time they're seeing it, and she's doing a brand new, leather, little prosthetics. It's very, lizard-like. So it's going to be very interesting to see the difference from the 90s to what we can accomplish in 2017 with the new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Fun fact about that is they're actually switching the colors around, so instead of the girls being stereotypically cast in certain colors and the guys, same thing, they're kind of switching that around. So it'll be very fun to see what happens there. This Sunday, GOT fans, Game of Thrones fans, if you're not familiar with that, winter is coming. And if you're a fan like me, you're probably very skeptical. There's a lot of rumors going out, especially about my favorite character right there, Jon Snow. One video is going viral right now with a parody she's doing. Katie Wilson made this. Take a look.
To the O to the N, Jon Snow. I want Jon Snow. I won't take no. My favorite crow. I could just read on if the books were done. Learning about the future before it came. No, I think I know what happened to Snow. You win or you die when you play the game. We fans all have thoughts. HBO says not. Keeping secret if you'll stay or go. Blah, blah, blah. Tell me about J to the O to the N. I cannot let him go. Cannot let him go. J to the O to the N. Jon Snow. And that is unwatchable, unwatchable. And that is unwatchable, unwatchable. Unwatchable, unwatchable. J to the O to the N. Jon Snow.
So that was awesome, right? So it'll be really fun to see what happens on Sunday to see if Jon Snow lives or dies, or if he comes back as the undead. Dan, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
You know, I hate to admit it, I have not watched the GOT.
Oh my God!
You know, it's been one of those shows that I have kind of stayed away from because I know that once I start getting into it, I will just lose like a weekend.
My heart just broke right there, Dan. It literally just broke. Okay, so to preface though, I can't be that much because I am kind of a hypocrite. I did just binge watch the 5 seasons in the past 4 months.
Right.
So,
See, that's my problem. I would do that. And like, I am the guy who loves a complete story. And so I would probably be up till 4 in the morning for like the next week watching all of them. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting till like I get a couple of weeks off or something.
Oh,
to
you need
just do it.
time to invest into this. I mean, there aren't any more books out, so you need to actually. I mean, so the books are technically coming, and that's the word from the author of the story. However, there's just no new ones, so people can't say, well, this is what's going to happen. And you know, even if they kind of stray from the story, there's no affirmative like storyline to follow for the movies anymore. So they're just writing their own new scripts.
So who do you think they're going to kill? Who is going to die?
They kill everyone.
Right, who's
Literally,
next?
if you watch everyone, you just can't commit when you watch Game of Thrones. If you get invested into anybody, they're gonna die. If they're a good character, the first 2 episodes of season 1, they die. They all die.
I love it. I love it. Well, maybe we could do that on the Morning Brew with friends.
A little mystery
I wonder who we
theater.
could kill off. But we'll be back in a couple of seconds on the Morning Brew with friends. We're still enjoying our breakfast beers here. This is great. This is perfect this morning. I haven't had breakfast. This is hitting me kind of hard.
That's okay.
Right?
You'll be all right, Dan.
I'll be fine. We'll be back in a
Uber.
couple of seconds on the Morning Brew with friends.